As a builder, you've got to train yourself to overcome your fears. You've got to overcome the fear of potentially cutting your finger off with a saw, accidentally. You've got to overcome your fear of heights, because you have to climb up tall ladders and scaffolds and ridge lines, and you got to straddle the ridge and ride it and feel your hair flowing in the wind.
Seasoned builder like me, you've got nerves of steel and hands like leather, and you make seemingly impossible tasks happen every single day. But I do have my kryptonite. I am afraid of a few select things. So here's my list of the top 5 sounds that will strike fear into the heart of any builder, including you.
Yeah, sweet chair. Most of the guys bring a little folding lawn chair for lunchtime, but my brother Eric goes with the recliner.
All right, the first sound that will terrify any builder is the simple sound of a tape measure rolling out when you're about halfway done setting trusses on a roof and someone yelling, "Whoa, whoa, 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 something's wrong, we're way off." No. You are freaking out. Oh, look, right there, it's supposed to switch layout. Get the Sawzall!
Normally the sound of a tape measure sliding out doesn't alarm anybody. We hear it all day long. But when the layout's already done,
that'll get you every time. And you know why? Because you're wondering, am I just gonna have to undo everything that I did up to that point in the day?
They're not even nailed down in the right spots. I mean, did you let the new guy do the layout? What? This is not a good time to learn how to do layout.
You know what really terrifies me? Bigfoot. Is he real? Is he not? When's he gonna show his face? Nobody knows.
Second sound that will terrify any builder is the sound of pressurized water running into pipes for the very first time.
You know, water's a weird thing. You have to drink it to stay alive, yet it could destroy everything that you have.
All right, picture this. If you're not a builder, picture this. You're standing in the basement of a house that's finished while the plumber turns the water on, and you're just sitting there listening to pipes creak and groan and water rushing around everywhere, and in your head, all you can think about is, did I shoot any one of those 10,000 finish nails through one of these pipes somewhere?
This kind of reminds me of the time when I cut a water line out of the way for the heating and air man to run a duct. I said I was gonna fix it later or call the plumber so he could, but I guess I forgot. And thank goodness the building inspector saw it, and he pointed up in the ceiling, which was right over the kitchen, and said, "Hey, what is this?" And it was just an open water line. You know, the next day we were gonna get the drywall put in, so thank you to Mr. Joe Grasty.
Number 3 on my list of sounds that will terrify any builder is the sound of a concrete truck rumbling in the distance. And you know it's headed your way. And all of a sudden things get real. You've just been having fun digging around in the dirt for like a week, but now you're getting ready to pour concrete in the holes you just dug. And in your mind, you're like, I wonder if I pulled all the layout right and measured everything right and set all the grade stakes right and read all the plans right and didn't forget anything, because it's getting ready to all be solid concrete.
You know, I've been around job sites ever since I was a teenager. And even back then, just the sound of that truck coming, because you can hear it from a long way off. They're super loud. You could just watch everybody on the job start getting nervous as they hear the truck getting closer and closer. It's a very time-sensitive thing. You know, we end up building on these crazy mountaintops and all kinds of remote places. Sometimes even the concrete truck drivers are scared themselves. I mean, really?
I mean, what's the matter with these guys? They're scared of concrete? That's ridiculous.
All right, number 4, super scary. Don't even want to talk about it, but I'm going to. It's the sound of your special ringtone for the client you're building for going off on the weekend when you know that the client has come into town for the weekend to check out the house. And this is bad news every time. This is never good news.
And I'm thinking to myself, do I even really want to know what I screwed up this time? I don't think I do. I think I'll just wait till the weekend's over.
Hey, Eric, how's it going? Do you remember that window we wanted to add in the master bedroom? And my wheels are turning. I'm like, yeah, I'm starting to remember that conversation now. I'll get back to you on that. See, the problem is, all the homeowners know I have my cell phone with me because I'm a YouTuber guy and I shoot the video on the phone. So I'm probably like actually holding the phone when they call. So if I don't answer, they're gonna be like, Eric, I know he heard that. Just take it like a man.
And that is why I live where there's no cell phone signal.
All right, rounding out the list, number 5 on sounds that will terrify any builder is something that seems very simple as well as the other things, but it's the sound of a Briggs & Stratton engine firing up.
And all of a sudden you hear it. Frrr, frrr, frrr.
And there's only one tool on the job usually that has a Briggs & Stratton engine, and that's the pumper truck for the Porta-John.
The pumper guy, it must be like he's like Santa Claus. How can he go to every job at lunchtime all in the same day?
The whole job site smells 10 times worse than How does it smell worse? Because that's actually what it is. This is a terrible, terrible, terrible thing. I'm talking like everybody's terrified. People are scattering like ants when this thing fires up. It's like a green haze comes across the site.
And why is it that the house is always downwind from the Porta-John? It doesn't matter where you put the Porta-John on the job site, the house is always downwind when they're pumping.
Wait, we have a Porta-John around here? I've just been going out in the woods.
All right, that wraps out our top 5 sounds that will freak out any builder. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. And remember to subscribe to our channel. That helps us out. And click the bell. That will help you out because you'll get our future videos. See ya.